you're like me, you go on a trip, you have a great time, but you sort of wax poetically when you get back from that trip. It becomes even more romantic. This is one of those dishes from the south of France, a tuna niçoise. I love to bring that feeling and that moment back to my own kitchen here in East Nashville. This little portion of the grill up here is called the offendock. This little roasting pan, this is really my jam, man. I can just kind of let the grill do its thing, push that back in, let those roast for about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll just take our eggs, we'll put these in here. I'm gonna just take some of these cherry tomatoes. Some you can slice, some we might want a little bit of a pop. We're gonna take these haricots verts, green beans, and I'm just gonna get a little bit of char. So let's put those directly on our grate. Potatoes are roasting off in the offendock. Just gonna make a very simple vinaigrette in addition to the shallot, a little bit of garlic. We're gonna complement that fish with a little anchovy. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you like Caesar salad, you like anchovy. Some red wine vinegar. So we'll just give this a shake in a mason jar in the south. Not the south of France, but we're thinking we're there. We'll go ahead and season this up. Plenty of kosher salt, fresh cracked pepper. A traditional vinaigrette is basically gonna be like 1/3 part acidity to a couple of parts of olive oil. So it's kind of a 1-to-3 ratio. I like the tang. So I'm always a little bit like 60-40, kind of my speed. Now our green beans are really nice and charred. We just want to pick up some of that smoke. Our fire is super hot, and it's time for us to use one of my favorite ingredients, and this is yellowfin tuna. We just patted that dry to get a really nice sear. I'm just gonna season this very simply. Some fresh cracked pepper. Sometimes, I don't know, people get a little bit lazy. They don't season both sides. Just take that extra moment. Now, tuna, we all know, should be eaten rare. That's one of the reasons that I've got these ceramic burners, this infrared heat. We'll go ahead and open up our grill. Just gonna put this right over the heat. And that sear is exactly the sound that we wanna hear. I'm always thinking about heat and controlling heat. So in this instance, because we've got this beautiful tuna fillet, the last thing that I wanna do is close this grill and start to convect even more heat around it. So what's happening right now is I'm gonna leave my grill open. It's direct radiant heat. We're just worried about that sear, and because I'm not closing the grill, I'm not gonna cook that tuna through. So that's one of the little tips that if you've cooked tuna or maybe a steak, and you're worried about maybe not reaching that rare consistency, leave your grill open, let it do its work. It's underneath. And then I'm gonna get that kind of crosshatch sear. And so we also need to think about conductive heat, like how hot is that grate? Where I've had this piece of fish, it's gonna be less hot. So I'm gonna actually turn it, but also move its placement on the grill as well. So just like 90 seconds, that crosshatch. Again, we're gonna move this to another part of the grill just so we're getting that conductive heat as hot and as fast as possible. Again, we want this to be rare all the way through. Just get that smoke and that char. All right, so like in less than 4 minutes, this tuna's ready to rock. This is cooked rare. We don't really have to let it rest much other than burning our hand. So I'm just gonna take my knife. You can see edge to edge, that beautiful blue rare right throughout the middle. I'm using a really nice sharp knife. Quality ingredients like tuna need to be treated with respect. Good quality zwilling knife, just kind of fan it out. Take our potatoes, warm and cool contrast of this dish. So here we have it. Inspired by the south of France, brought to you in East Nashville. Just take that vinaigrette, kind of some niçoise style olives. And as that vinaigrette kind of soaks into that potato, gets into our tuna as well. Sort of a choose your own adventure lunch. Nobody's watching. A little vinaigrette, tuna. The char with the acidity, that anchovy paste is kind of swimming throughout. You kind of get that mix of flavor here. Char green bean. Maybe a little cracked pepper. Never been accused of not having too much pepper. This is a home run. Serve it family style. It's casual. It's elegant. It's It's healthy. C'est en triomphe. Oui.